Hey, what's going on, everybody? From the Washburn volleyball team, I'm Sydney Conner, and you're watching Hot Bods, a new series featuring Washburn coaches and staff tackling our Hot Wing Challenge, presented by Wings, etc. Today, we're here with Coach Herron and Coach Shay. Since 2002, Coach Herron has led the Washburn volleyball team to an outstanding 603 and 132 record, including 6 MIAA titles and 17 NCAA Tournament appearances. Just within the last 10 years, Chris Herron has an unprecedented success, including the first ever #1 national ranking in Washburn volleyball history, a top 3 national finish in 2018, and an NCAA national championship match appearance in 2021. Coach Shay enters her 4th season as an assistant coach at Washburn, the 6th of her career. At Washburn, she has helped guide the Ichabods to an overall 72-25 record, including 3 NCAA tournament appearances, an MIAA tournament title win in 2022, as well as a national championship match in 2021. A former decorated Washburn All-American setter, she was selected for All-MIAA First Team, 4-time MIAA Specialist of the Week, and was named to the NCAA Central Region Championship All-Tournament team. As a captain in her senior year, she led the Ichabods to the NCAA National Semifinal match and was named the Washburn Female Athlete of the Year for the 2018-2019 season. Coach Shay, Coach Herron, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us. We're excited.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're ready to do this.
What are both your mindsets going into this? How are you around spicy food? Coach Herron, we'll start with you.
Well, my mindset was that I'm probably gonna eyes will be watering and at some point, and I'll be asking for more water.
Shay?
Yeah, not me. I'm gonna do my best not to drink any water. I'm gonna try to power through this. I'm gonna be way better than him. I'm not great with spicy food, but I'm competitive, so that's how I'm going into this.
All right, well, thanks to you both for coming on the show. Let's dive into that first wing. All right, our first wing is an Asian kick wing. Go ahead, whenever you guys are ready. How's that tasting for you guys?
It's good. I actually really like it.
Really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
It already is starting with a little kick.
Yeah, it's got a nice kick to it.
What is it called? Asian zing? There's a little Asian kick. It's definitely got a little kick. But I do like it. I'm definitely going to go in for another bite. Enjoying thoroughly.
All right, Coach, we're going to start with you. Do you have any quirky pregame rituals or anything like that before a big game?
Yeah, I have to do the same thing all the time. I have a certain way I dress for warm-ups, and then at a certain point on the clock, I have to go back in and redress, shower, before I come back out, turn in the lineup. I've done that for same thing for 23 years. So.
Very nice. Shay, if you weren't a volleyball coach, what completely unexpected career path would you have tried instead?
Well, I'd probably be like a famous singer or something, like a famous actress, something along those lines. But you want to know who the real singer in this group is? Tell him.
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
He's a good singer. Tell him about tell him right now, high school,
Yeah,
give him a lowdown.
Boys Glee Club, yeah, I got it won at state.
Yep,
It's
he's
true.
legit.
Yep.
Make him sing. You should show us something.
No,
That'll be in the bloopers. We'll
Yeah.
make him sing at the end.
That's awful. It's awful.
Okay, well, that was it for the first round.
Easy.
Do you notice how much more I ate of mine than yours?
It's playing the long game.
Yeah.
It's a long game.
I'm freaking good.
How's your ranch?
I didn't do the ranch.
All right, we'll see.
There's a tang on that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
That was a
No,
10.
it still is enjoyable. Like, it's definitely spicier than I would probably order. How's that water? Is that good?
Good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Sure. All right. This one looks a little spicier.
Okay.
We're now on level 2. These are Wings, etc.'s hot wings. Let's go ahead and dive into those.
Let's do it. Look at that ranch.
Uh-huh.
Dousing out all that
I
heat.
love
huh?
ranch.
I like these. I could eat these. I would eat these. They're solid. I think the other one was a little spicier, actually. Unless
Yeah.
it's going to hit me at the end.
Yeah, this is not as spicy as the other one. So I'm gonna go ahead and
Especially when you douse it with
I'm gonna
ranch.
destroy this one.
Mm-hmm.
Will you just let yours sit there? Because I'm better.
That was a solid bite right there.
All right, Shay, we're going to start with you.
Okay.
You've experienced the head coach's style as both a player and a colleague. What's one thing about their coaching that players don't see but should probably know?
Well, I think as a player, if people on the outside see Coach as a very intense person, and he gets red on the sidelines and all stuff, but what they don't see is that he's incredibly passionate and he genuinely cares about every player that comes into his program and works hard, and so he's a good balance of demanding greatness from you, but at the same time he genuinely cares. Like, he texts all his former players, like he texts everybody happy birthday, and he gets really excited for alumni nights and all of that. So he just really cares, genuinely cares.
And Coach, what's your go-to phrase or coach voice that you find yourself going back to season after season?
You better be honest here.
Catchphrase
Your catchphrase, like your little coach sayings.
But I have several.
You can be selective here.
Yeah, I know. So I don't know. I mean, I think guys have so many.
Yeah, that's the best one.
Give me one.
His best, I like if a kid is doing something dumb or whatever, he'll say, "Put your heads together and start a rock pile." That's a good one.
Yeah. If somebody doesn't go for the ball, I ask him who do you think's going to get that, you or Jesus, and Jesus is busy. That's so you get it. That kind of, I don't know. I mean,
it's said with a lot more passion than that.
Silly
as well.
things
You
like
have
that.
So those are two good ones to share for sure.
You notice that I ate my whole one again.
Long game.
That was good.
I like that one. Yeah, no, that
I
one was
some
great.
of those.
I thought that one was less spicy, honestly.
Less spicy than
the
the
first
other
one.
Yeah, but it still had a tang, but
Yeah.
not. What's that called? They're hot wings.
They're hot wings.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to Wings Etc. and get some of
Yeah,
that.
those are solid. All right, let's go. Oh God.
I can see this.
You
is
can
already
see
spicy.
the spice on this one. You gonna get some ranch? Yeah.
Well, we're about halfway through here. Where are we at on your Scoville level?
Like of what I can handle. That last one I feel like is like 5 or 6 for me on the hot scale.
Yep.
The other one was probably like a solid 6 or 7.
Yep.
This is Wings Etc.'s TNT.
Strong name.
Let's go ahead and try it out.
Hopefully it's the bomb. Yep. Very flavorful. It's good. Like there's a ton of flavor in there. But that ending definitely packs a punch.
The flavor was all over my face. Yeah.
Rookie mistake. Can't get it on the lips. Yeah, it's hot.
All right, Coach, we'll start with you. You've been building and shaping this program at Washburn for 23 years now. Looking back, what's the moment you're most proud of as a coach?
Man, I don't know. I thought about this the other day, as a matter of fact. Are you talking about, because there's just a lot of things that, this championship, when we first got here, the program was, they hired me because the program wasn't in good shape. And then we had to make some tough decisions. Initially, we had 11 players that remained from the team. I gave them 2 weeks to basically try out for me and practice them every day. And then at the end of those 2 weeks, I cut 6 of them. And then we just built our team from those 5 that remained, and then the other kids that I had 5 kids transfer with me from Benedictine. I had 3 or 4 other kids that I had coached club with transfer back to Washburn. And so we just built that around there, and we were picked 7th that year in the conference, and there was only 9 teams back then. We were picked 7th in the preseason poll, and we won the conference championship. So that was very meaningful for me, just because, and I'll be honest with you, I really didn't know what to expect. I mean, I knew in my practice, when we're practicing, I'm thinking, well, we're pretty good, but then I didn't know how to compare it to, well, if we're pretty good, maybe everybody else is just like that. And then I didn't realize until, we started playing that year, I think we won like almost 30 matches and then lost like 5, that we were really good for the whole year. So I think that was pretty impactful. But obviously when people start talking about championships or you start talking about NCAA appearances and Final Fours. We've been to 3 Final Fours. Playing the national champion. I think when it hit me that we were going to win in 2018, we were playing Concordia. Their stud right side goes up and hits a ball right down the line, and Faith puts her hand up, and it was out about this far. I'll never forget that play, because that's when I looked at my assistants and said, hey, I think we're going to win this.
Yeah.
And in 21, I remember being in the semifinals, and we were just kicking the crap out of Western Washington in set 4. And I look over at our strength coach and we're up like 22-10 or something like that. And I looked at him and said, we're going to play for the national championship. And we kind of just there was like a pause there, and we're like, yeah, that kind of thing. So I think those are all really cool things.
Yeah.
But I think for me, the things that mean the most to me right now are the fact that how many players that have come from this program that are now head coaches at high schools and now colleges. I just got another young lady who was my assistant just become the head coach at the University of Indianapolis this week. So those things are probably more meaningful to me than championships. I think you start to build relationships. Those are things that are powerful for me.
Yes, and then Shay, similar question for you. What's one moment as a Washburn player that still sticks with you today?
As a player? Well, I mean, the obvious answer would be when we beat Con in 5 when we played at Kearney. That was just, the year before we really struggled, so we didn't go necessarily into that next year with that high of expectation. Like, we wanted to be great, and it just so happened that that group just got along so well, and our chemistry was awesome, and like no one wanted it to be over, and so we were able to keep playing. So, I mean, to me, that's the first thing that comes to mind, and just being so grateful for that moment. And then, or it was when I hit the ref stand when we were in Colorado with my serve. It was one of those two.
I never forget that. Pueblo,
Yep.
She hit the ref stand on her serve.
Yep, it was awesome.
The referee literally had to choke back the laugh.
Yep, just couldn't have hit further off the side of my hand.
Right.
All right, well, that was wing number 3. 2 left.
Notice that I ate mine again more than you.
That one was hot. We have 2 more to go. That one had a lot of kick.
I'm kicking your ass right now.
With ranch?
Oh, please. It just tastes better.
No, it
Yeah?
does. It doles. You know that it doles
It does not.
down.
I like ranch.
All right. In the comments, does ranch dole down the spice? Put that in there. Put that in there. It
Whatever.
does. Yes,
Whatever.
it does.
Still get a rancher.
On to wing number 4 now. This is the Wango wing.
The Wango?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm so nervous. Good. I like that one. And the heat comes at the end for sure. Like at first I'm like, oh, it's just a sweet wing. But that one's good.
I'd have those too. I want those in the second one of these. I want some of
Yeah,
these.
these are really good.
These are good. We're going to have another bite. It's really good.
Yeah, I like those ones.
After so many years, does the pressure of winning feel different now than when you first started? And how do you stay grounded?
Me. He stays grounded because of me. I keep him here. Get him off his high horse.
I think it's harder to remain a top 25 team than it was to get there. Because every time we walk into the gym, wherever we're playing, if it's a tournament or we're playing, somebody in our conference or anybody, they're marking that on their calendar. We're not marking every single match. It's like that's the match we're looking for, that kind of thing. But everybody's looking at us and saying, okay, we're gonna play Washburn. And they get jacked for us. So I think it's just, for me, it's difficult and it's hard to remain a top 25 team. I'm forever grateful that we've been consistent in doing that, but I think it's really more difficult to stay there than it is to get there.
And then Shay, when you were a player, what did the head coach do to keep you motivated on your toughest days?
Well, I mean, Coach did a lot of different things, and he still will bring this out quite a bit, but he always gives one speech in particular, and it's always like you can't do this forever. At some point, 30 years down the road, you're going to look back and wish that you could do it again. So just kind of reminding kids in the moment of, hey, you're healthy, you're in the best shape of your life, you're playing with all your best friends. So on the days where you don't want to get up and work out, on the days where you really don't want to practice, it's still better than going and being an adult and working the 9 to 5, So just kind of reminding kids of the opportunities that they have. And he does a good job about just being realistic with where the kids are in their lives.
All right, well, that was the second to last wing.
That one picked up.
That one did pick up as you sit here.
Yep.
It permeates a little bit more. Yeah.
I'm over here like salivating as he's answering. So,
Thank you.
to be clear, before we try these, this is hotter than basketball went.
That's correct.
Right.
Right.
Do you have anything you want to say about that?
Well, I mean, just the program standard here. We obviously up the ball game here.
Willing to push ourselves more.
Give me some.
Yeah.
Right there.
Right. So,
All right, this is the fifth and final wing. This is their wall sauce.
Can you say it again? The what?
The wall sauce.
Okay.
Yep.
Watch this.
his upper lip is starting to sweat, and I don't know if the cameras are gonna get it, but I need everyone to know that it's happening. I'm not sweating. It's good. Like it's spicy for me, and it's definitely kicking up.
Just too easy.
Yeah. He says as he's sweating. Yeah. I'll go for another bite. That's fine. Isn't that a thing? Like you go for the second bite if you're like tough. Yeah, I'm committed.
Tough. I'm already done with mine. I ate 3 bites.
With ranch.
No, I didn't have ranch in the second bite or the third.
You did with all the other wings.
Quit crying.
All right, for these next few sets of questions, we're gonna have both of you answer. Shay, we'll get your answers first.
How's that water?
Good.
If they made a movie about Washburn volleyball, who would play each of you?
Oh, no question. Okay, the guy, I don't know his name. He is the general in the Avatar movie, the old guy. Yeah, you know what I'm talking
I
about?
know exactly what you're
100%
talking about.
would play you, and I don't know his name. We might have to, put a little screen at the bottom of a picture of him. That's him, and that's exactly who would play
I like
him.
that. I like that choice.
Yeah, thank you.
Because
I even thought about you when I saw the movie. I'm like, that looks like Coach Herron.
And Coach, who would be your pick for Shay?
This is easy.
to play her.
Yes.
Like, there's Blake Lively, Jennifer Aniston.
Blake Lively.
There's a lot of great options here.
Okay, that last wing is burning my tongue off right now.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
sweaty.
That's nasty.
No, it's good. It's good. It's just hot.
Okay, the chick in the Barbie movie.
Margot Robbie.
Yeah,
Thank you.
there we go.
I
who
will
would-
take that.
That's who I'd pick.
Come on.
I
Go
didn't
Bods.
know her name, but yeah, that's the chick I would say.
Yeah, I'll take that. Go ahead and put that down low too, and put it side by side. Ready?
This was fun. I kicked its butt, though.
With your half drink water and half used ranch, you sure did.
I took a drink of milk, too.
Yeah, as soon as we wrap up, I'm sure I'll partake in the water and milk. But it was great. All the wings were solid.
Yeah.
They all were good.
Yeah, I liked two,
Two was
three,
really good, yeah.
2, 3, or 2, 3, and 5.
I liked Wango Tango too. I thought they all were good.
Yeah, they're all good. The last 4 were good. First one's too easy, though.
All right, well, thank you guys so much for coming on the show. We appreciate your efforts.
Thanks for having us.
Yep.
Yep. All right.
Thank you.
Top odds.
Go Bods. Cheers. Yeah, we actually do have some ending things we'd like to say. We're planning it right now. Do you want to start?
Yeah, Shayla, aren't you proud of how good volleyball did compared to another program that also took this challenge but didn't quite go up as high as we did in the burn effect that we had to go through.
Heatometer. Yep. Yeah, I mean, I think it just says a lot, again, that whatever we do, we're going to do it to the best of our ability and leave nothing left. I mean, we're going to give it everything that we have, and I think that says a lot about our program.
Yeah, we're not going to half-ass it.
Go Bods.
Go Bods.
Do you think you have what it takes to conquer 15 traditional wings covered in Wings Etc. wall sauce?
If completed, you will win a t-shirt and be immortalized in the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame.
Think you can handle the heat? Head over to Wings Etc. for your chance to join the Wall of Flame.